That was my thing. I wanted to play against everyone to see how my talent was. I'm talking about Campy Russell when I went to the Dapper Dan. And we went to the Dapper Dan, and they were supposed to put me in for playing upstate New York. They put me for New York City, but Phil Sellers was the guy they picked for New York City. So they sent both of us to Detroit. That's when I met Adrian Dantley and Campy Russell. I come in, and they see me come in, yo, that's that guy fly from New York City. What's up? I was a humble dude. What's happening, you know? We started playing. Campy Russell said, God, Jesus Christ, this guy can go. But they wouldn't let me play in the game because they had 2 people from New York.
That's some of the things the hurdles that we had to, overcome. Right. You know, I'm gonna keep going back a little bit more.
Okay.
That's okay. You keep going up, I'm gonna keep going back. Where does the name Fly come from?
Oh man, I used to dress like, I was clean, then my game got fly. You know what I'm saying? That was the ultimate thing there. That game got real fly. Yeah, World used to always say, that's my boy, I love World. Talked to him last night at the All-Star game. Let me tell you something, man. World said he always had a pretty car, a pretty girl, and a fly-ass game. You know what I'm saying? And I pay no mind. You know, he's my friend. We laugh about it, this and that. You know, World's a serious guy.
Yes,
you know, he's a real serious, always been. World is if I had World and Jock attitude, man, I'd have loved to play against Michael Jordan, you know, man. He's a great player, take nothing away from him, but I gave him the business, man. Trust and believe me. I got up for the best guys that was on the court, you know what I'm saying? Julius Erving will tell you. Julius Erving will tell you no lie. Julius said, man, he shoot that ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Love Doc, seen him last night. Got chills down my body on TV watching, you know, the guys that I played against, guys that I met in my life in the game. Julius Erving was one of them, man. You know, Julius Erving was just that guy, man.
Yeah, he was a model for all of us, you know. Yeah. I tell kids this, you know, I didn't have my dad in the home, but I was able to see him. But, you know, for the guys on television like him, Marvin Gaye, those guys, the Wilt Chamberlains, you watch these guys' demeanor and how they treat people, how they talk, and how they come across on television, and you take bits and pieces from them. You know, again, I was a late bloomer to the basketball world. So I would just hear about these stories about you playing and all the guys from Brownsville, the World B. Freeze, Phil Sellers, and all of those things. One of the stories, I'm gonna get right to this, that I heard that it took for me to ask about 5 to 10 people to see was it true. You played on a team. You scored 45.
I know where you're going.
You took the jersey off and played on the other team and scored like 55. Hold on, before I even get to the rest of the story. You laughing, bro. This is not real, bro. This is not real. Like, what gave you the presence of mind to say, you know what? This is getting boring. I need a challenge. I'm gonna go to the other team. Was that it?
Well, nah, you know, I was a cocky guy, man. You know, I was unpredictable, man. You know, that's why they came to see me play. You know, what he gonna do today? Right. What antics he got up his sleeve? So, I was playing against a number of guys. I wouldn't say their name because I killed them every time I seen them. You know. As soon as I see him, I know this is a great night.
Right,
you know
right.
You know how you see a guy?
Yep. Fool.
I'll mention one guy though, because everybody know about this one, Al Skinner.
Yes. Oh, the coach, Al Skinner. I know him by right? Played with the Nets and he became coach for Rhode Island and other places. Yep.
Listen, man.
You gave it to Al like that?
Gave it to him every time I seen him. But this particular thing, Tim Bassett played. Billy Post, Al Skinner. We had a pro-am, So, it was an all-star game. So what I did was, I was killing them. like 45 at halftime. Because I used to shoot that thing, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm talking about hitting 18, 19 jumpers before I miss one. Going to the rack, talking junk, I had more moves than a dude with diarrhea, bro. I mean, I had to put it on him, bro. I had to put it on him. I had to come down the break sometime, and the dude would say, man, lay for that, let him go before he embarrass me. You know, that's how Pearl became what he was.
So hold on. You get to 45, man. What is going through your mind? Okay, I'm gonna go join that team.
I was just crazy that day, and I just said.
What did you score going on that team?
I had 55 second half. I played that team, and I beat them.
Hold up. You scored 45, and your team is winning.
Was winning. I think we was up like 13-14 at halftime. So I don't know. Something just crazy came over me. I went and switched shirts with a guy on the other team. Listen, you go on that side. He said, for real? I said, yeah. I took his shirt. He took my shirt. He went on that team. I went back to that team. And I beat them by 3.
He figured I'm going to the winning team, so he not.
Yeah. He figured, you know, I don't know what was on his mind, to be frank with you.
Right.
I was just acting crazy that day doing something, you know, like everybody know I was unpredictable.
Right.
You know, and that just happened. But James Ryan can tell you when we went up to Harlem to play, and I didn't realize who people were. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't realize who people were. Pee Wee and Joe, all of them, I didn't realize who they were. So we go up there to play. When I left there, it was like, where that guy come from? You know, so me and Joe became good friends. First time I played Rucker with Peter, I think I had 61. First time I played at Rucker, I had 61. And they kept saying, that little skinny motherfucker, man, he can go, you know, blah, blah, blah. I said, yo, they call him Fly. Guy said, yeah, I heard about him. He's from Brooklyn. But it took us a minute to get things going. And then Pete Edwards, he was a little kid.
Yes.
You know, I made them put him on the team with us. Wow. Yeah. And I used to always say, if you ever hear Pete somebody say, yeah, put the kid in the game. We have 40, 30, let the kid play. And Pete became a great player. Kirk Sumner became a great player when they were young kids.
I saw them two play in Brevoort together during the 80s. So let me just get something straight for you guys don't know. We taught the same Pete Edwards who runs IS8 right now.
Yeah.
So when he was a kid, Fly was bringing him on to play, which is incredible. Man. Yeah. Like all these guys, you mentioned Pearl, right? Yeah. So the fact that you used to show up to games maybe at halftime and still have 55 or 40 or whatever the case. There was a story when I interviewed Kenny Hutchinson. He said Pearl came to Kingdom on a motorcycle with a girl on her back.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? Yeah. You have just stepped out into the world of